Okay, hey y'all. This is like an update video because I ain't made a video in a little second, and I was like, let me just make one just because, so I can kind of share my experience with you guys as I'm on this journey. So, I think the last time I made a video was like December or some shit like that. December or November. I honestly don't remember. I don't fucking remember. I don't really think it matters. But I'm gonna just update you guys on what's been going on with me. So first off, um, I have been practicing celibacy. I like just stopped practicing like 2 weeks ago. And I've been celibate for like a month and a half or some shit like that. I have never really been celibate ever. Uh, since I've since this all started, my whole little sexual journey, I don't know what the hell you call it, since I lost my virginity. I never really been celibate ever. And I've started being sexually active at a young age. I had sex before my older sister, and she's just a year older than me. So, yeah, that's how that really went. I always kind of been in tune or, expressive of that energy within me. And it has not been a problem for me. Well, I'm lying. The problem is that sometimes, like, for example, when I was dancing, I used to literally feed myself off of that. I used to suck, like, I'm gonna be a succubus. Inhale toxic energy and make it work for me. I would take in so much toxic, and this is not sexually, just exchanging energy with people, like touch, feeling, talking, conversing, really getting into them, because I'm also an empath. I would literally take all their toxicity. Even if I had to cry with them, if they was going through some shit, I would cry with them, sucking all that toxic shit and use it to manifest shit, whether it was low vibrational, high vibrational, whatever the fuck. I literally made that shit work out for me. I was a hell of a transmuter. I would transform energy to fit me, and it worked. It worked for me. But the only thing that I will say is that I try to find myself in people. I try to I guess like emotionally attach myself to people, and then they become my attachment, or I become their attachment. Most of the time they become my attachment, and it can kind of be toxic. So I pretty much cut off all that, and this is like, me as myself. So and me really understanding and learning who I am as the energy of me, the portal that I am. And so with that being said, I was like, you know what? Just looking at the characteristic of me, I know that I'm pretty powerful when I do hold in my energy. When I do keep it to myself, harvest it, hold it in, and express it, not sexually, not in like physical sex, but like more of a mental sex thing or something like that. It works out like way of a more, how do I say it? I don't know. Way more powerful than physical sexual energy to me. It's more like, okay. But anyways, because even when I was dancing, it's not like I wouldn't have sex with my clients, but it was more like a mental sex thing, a mental fuck. So, and I would be hella powerful with that, absorbing all that toxic shit on its own, not even, sexually. It was more like the guy I was with, my partner at the time, was more of the toxic energy that I was absorbing sexually. But yeah. I was like, let me go ahead and try celibacy. So I was celibate for about a month. It was cool or whatever. I mean, it ain't my thing. But I will say that it has allowed me to realign myself, rebalance myself, and rebalance myself, and what the fuck else am I trying to say? And let me see my own self-worth, recharge that, rebalance that, just so emotionally I won't be everywhere, since and when I do have sex, I do use protection, because that's just what the Egyptians did. It's kind of protecting my soul and soul ties. I just really practice it. Shit, I don't want anybody to like inject me with that shit. Like, none of that. I don't want to infuse my toxicities with your toxicities. Like, I ain't trying to do none of that weird shit. So I practice safe sex, and I take pride in that. And I am, out of my little friend group, I'm the only one with kids, so that's ironic. But anyways, yeah, and the practice that I did to realign my sacral, and I will say, just another, I have an implant in my arm for birth control, which I'm totally against. I wouldn't tell anybody to take birth control. This some bullshit. Just practice safe sex, do your thing, and love yourself. But this is like a 3-year birth control, and I got this 4 years ago. So really, this don't need to be out of my body. I'm really not taking care of myself like I should be. It's terrible. It fucks up my hormones. But okay, anyways, how I rebalance myself. I remember I made a video like a while back where I had a meditation. I rebalanced my sacral chakra, and I started my period, because I would go on like a fucking period spree where I would not have a period for like 3 months, and then that 4th or 3rd month it will just be a bloody month. But and I, sorry, this is TMI, but get with it. So anyways, I rebalanced my sacral chakra, and it comes easy once I had that meditation, and I saw Hathor and all that stuff, and I went into details about that. It's been so much easier for me just to realign my sacral through simple things, simple practices. So I use this, it's called V-Jar. It was by a black-owned business, but basically it's like a yoni steam thing. I actually take out like the little petals and the herbs, and I put them in my bath water. I get a sage, big thick sage. I crack the window open in the restroom. And I sage my sacral, blowing the air on it, telling my body to release all the toxins, energies, release my eggs, release what doesn't serve me, yada yada yada. Allow the energies within and without to come forth and help, and the ones that love me the most, and all that bullshit. And then I just literally see my body releasing black, well, this is what I vision as black tar coming out of me. And this is why I'm in the bathroom. Water's running good. Got my oils in there. Got my incense burning, my sage, blowing it over my beautiful body. You know, doing all that crap. And this literally just pulls through every single time. Or I could have a full moon meditation where I am asking, I call her the moon mother, asking Mama Moon just to bless me, allow my menstrual to come, align myself, yada yada yada, pulling that inner energy within me, talking to that, because it's not really a outside source, talking to that and allowing my body to heal itself, to realign itself, balance itself. And that is the few methods I do. So meditating with the moon, water, and sage, and just mental magic, basically. And I literally get my body to do whatever the fuck it needs to do so we can have a productive life. Yeah, and my celibacy journey has been pretty awesome, but I ended that shit within a month or so. And now that I ended that journey, I don't feel like I have to attach to other energies or attach to somebody that I want to serve me in the way that I want them to serve me, and their purpose for my, for my benefit, because the energy is definitely going to be returned. But just getting them to do their part, and it's none of that. It's more like I don't know, I just don't feel attached anymore. And I feel like that's hell of a good thing, because independence is something that I thrive on. I thrive when I'm independent. So, yeah. So I don't feel the need to be attached to people. It's sort of like a self-serving self-worth, seeing the strength in self. And now when I do have interactions with the dude, it's not an attachment thing or a thing that I will want them to stay around, stick around, be around all the time. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And if they do something that I don't like, it's not an emotional thing anymore. It's more of a yada, I could do it for myself, or whatever. If you can't do it, then I could find another energy that'll do it better than you, and give me that energy in return. So it's not an attachment thing, or I'm mad at them that they don't serve me the way I want them to, and so yada yada yada. It's more of a this too shall pass type of thing. So yeah, I think that's all I was gonna pretty much say. It was something else I was thinking about saying. I talked about celibacy. Um, I talked about how I heal my sacral, myself. Um, okay, and then now let's talk about a regression session. Now I definitely want to get another regression session. Definitely I want to, but my money isn't lining up right now with all these holidays that came along. But I know that shit is gonna change and flip around, most definitely. So right now I'm starting back up with my crocheting, because that was more of my online digital money, and all the rest of my money is like old money, you know, hands-on shit. But I don't have a job. I'm a homemaker. Well, I was a homemaker for so many years, little housewife. I don't necessarily have a job right now. I am currently looking for a job, but honestly, to be honest, I don't even know if that's a line for a bitch. But I'm certainly looking for a job, certainly waiting for that divine opportunity. I do have a job at a shop as a manager right now, but the shop isn't even open with COVID and everything, and we not knowing what the fuck is gonna happen over here in Texas. So it is what it is. But I'm starting back on my crocheting, and I'm gonna go really hard on that so I can go ahead and get my money going up, my money surfacing back to the surface and things like that. And I would definitely book another regression for you guys, because I fucking love them. They unlock me, and it's things from that regression that I'm still unlocking now, and I've only got one fucking regression, so I can't even wait to see how my other shit's gonna turn out. Like, I can't even fucking wait. And I'm still psyched out about that Kundalini energy. Oh, I also wanted to say, okay, because I'm here in Dallas, so like the weed here, because I like to smoke weed. Excuse me. I like to smoke weed. I'm a weed smoker. And in Puerto Rico, it's recreational. It's, you know, grown how it needs to be grown. Beautiful. Well, that's the most organic version. Down here in Dallas, the weed will give me the shakes as if I'm having a fucking regression session. And I know that shit isn't totally right. Isn't totally organic. That shit it's left. So I don't even smoke the weed down here. What I have been doing, I've been puffing on CBD pens. I still do my little 5% of nicotine. Don't kill me. I don't give a fuck. And I do smoke THC oil pens. And I do take shrooms. So, and those don't give me the fucking crazy ass shakes like Dallas weed does. I do like sometimes smoke exotics, because that's like higher grade and that's better, and I don't get the shakes when I do that shit either. But I don't know what the fuck is in the weed over here to activate the Kundalini energy like that on some really weird, scary shit. But no, I do not have good experiences when I smoke weed down here, so I don't really fuck with it at all. I don't like to have the shakes. I don't like to feel paranoid. And then it's been experiences, which I will share. I guess I'll make another video sharing about the experiences that I had with my guy friends. Them niggas ain't really my friends. With niggas. With niggas, to where when I would smoke with them, I would get the shakes. And it would almost make me think of the negative energy in them. Like, it's like I could hear the negative energy in them speaking to the inside of me. It was weird. It's weird. I don't even fucking know entirely what that shit is. But I'm going to make a video on the experience that I had when I be like smoking whack ass Dallas weed. And y'all tell me if y'all end up feeling the same way, because the shit is, I guess that's what people say when they feel paranoid. But like, bitch, no, all this shit is alive. Like, fuck paranoid, bitch. This shit is happening right now. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I've done had a few weird ass experiences, which I will share with y'all, to where I was like, nah, this shit not right. This nigga weird. I don't like this situation. I want to fight. But yeah. And it wasn't even a situation to fight, so bitch can't get crunk. I could just be like, hell no, I got the shakes. I don't want to hit the hell no more. But anyways, and my shroom experience has still been awesome. I fuck with the shrooms, microdosing. Hello. And I would tell y'all that y'all should take shrooms. Y'all should try it. And microdoses is pretty awesome. Yeah, and I think that's all I want to talk about.